Hey there, Gemini. It's Jen here. I am doing your mid-May reading. So, at the end of May here on the 26th, we have the pink full supermoon lunar eclipse in Sag. And so whenever these eclipses, what do they call it, astrologers? Like the Sagittarius-Gemini axis, I think. I do think you can be involved just because of that opposition. So it's so strange. This I keep being shown like a circle. Like for Libra, I saw someone tracing a circle on someone's bare belly. For you now, a few signs later in the readings, I got that circular pattern, and I just don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, or if that makes any sense to any of you. I mean, it could be something coming full circle, but I feel like it might be a little more literal. So something, okay, now something coming full circle though is kind of sticking in my head. Now, when we talk about eclipses, we're going back 6 months, so November and till now, and then going forward to this coming November. So it could be things that were set in motion that occurred around that time, could be coming up again, or it could go out 6 months. So it gives these readings are a little more expansive. Now, this full moon is in Sag on May 26th, which is expansion. It's a very positive, lucky, spontaneous, light sign. They like to discuss ideas and philosophy, higher learning, research. Where was that? I think one turned over. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I swear one turned over while I was shuffling. And I'm wrong, as usual. Okay, well, we'll keep going. So you could be thinking of going to school. All right, these came out. Going back to school, becoming a teacher. So, I have so much trouble. I don't have much dexterity, I guess. Well, page here. So here at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles, and this is definitely can be a student, an apprentice, someone starting something that takes a while to get through. It's not going to be instant gratification. Could be getting a loan, getting an offer. You could find out, or someone in in your group has got into college, for example, or some sort of program, or getting a first job, or a new job. Messages, loans, something about finances. This is also, the page learns, they're the immature pentacle sign, pentacles, which is earth sign. And they learn that, okay, if I just save $5 a week, and you're a kid especially, in a couple months, I have enough money to buy something I really want. And so they learn how to forego instant gratification and understand that slow and steady wins the race. And they might as well start now, because if you start working out now, in a month you'll start to see some results, right? But if you don't start, you're never going to get there. So they know how to start things, playing the long game, knowing that it will come to fruition in the future. So it could be something like that, where you started something a while ago, knowing it would take a while to get there, is coming due, or the payoff is coming, the benefit from it. You're seeing that emerge now. What do we got here? The Emperor. It could be Aries energy, but all the Emperor to me encompasses all the kings. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, you've been saving. And here's Sag coming in, that Sag full moon. It may be that something you've saved, maybe you've been saving for a house, but something that you've been saving and working towards is you're able to, spend that money. So if you've been saving for a house, saving for a car, saving for a vacation home, saving to move, saving for college, saving up for a new mattress. I need a new mattress. Whatever it is, it may be time that you're like, okay, I've saved enough and now it's time to get out there and spend that money. That may be harder than you think. You may be, who am I doing Gemini here? It doesn't seem like a Gemini thing, but you may, now that you've gotten in the habit of saving, you may think, man, I have thousands of dollars. I don't want to. It's hard to let this go now that you have it, but you have to make some sort of decision. Okay, now I'm seeing something. There may be a bit of a line in the sand drawn between an Emperor and this Queen of Wands. So two fire signs could be both pretty passionate about what they want. So there may be some sort of, and it's kind of interesting too, it's also kind of, we had that Scorpio full moon on April 27th, and I feel like it's going to be significant. Although again, with eclipses, they go back 6 months or forward 6 months. To me, the Scorpio moon it's a fixed sign, but something was rising to the surface, something was coming up to be dealt with or released. And it's that becoming unfixed that allows Jupiter to come in, or Jupiter comes in and then really frees you from that, whatever was kind of deep down bothering you, but maybe you didn't even know was holding you back in some way or whatever, but needing to let go, needing to be unfixed, not being so stubborn maybe about something. And moving forward, that we have Leo in this card, but this could be any fire sign, or that fire energy, passion, enthusiasm, excitement, ready to move forward, action. The Four of Pentacles is a very inactive card. It's very much like, I'm going to sit here and hold on to my personal possessions, my did you hear my stomach growl? My things. And the Queen of Wands is like, I want to have experiences. I want to live. I don't want to be tied down by, maybe you're going to downsize. Maybe you're going to do some sort of juggling to allow you more freedom. So you don't feel so fixed and tied down to one place. But look at this Emperor here. And even for Aries is a cardinal sign, so they like to move forward, but he looks like he's not budging to me. This could be maybe the Taurus energy. He's just like, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay here. And she's like, I'm moving on. You could find something that was lost. Yeah, this could be two sides of you, especially, Gemini, we always say the twins. It's almost like the Emperor, he's looking dead ahead. It's like, I am here in the moment, dealing with the moment. And this Queen of Wands is like, but I want to move forward. I want to move on, move forward. I'm not content anymore just to sit here. And yeah, it's like there could be one person that doesn't want to let go of some perceived security. I mean, and the other person really, that's how the other person feels. Like, how is that making you happy holding on to that thing? And the other person's like, hey, I don't want to be, we have a little bit of a security here with this savings. I don't want to just blow it. And the other person's like, but we've been saving for this particular thing. I don't know. I could see some sort of almost fundamental difference of perspective in something. What are these other cards? I forgot. Okay, whoa. So Six of Swords and Temperance right here. This is another Sag card with this Queen of Wands. So how do we find a balance? It's like with the Six of Swords, one of you wants to move away from something, wants to move on, has a plan, and there's a reason for the plan. They're ready to move on in some way because something is stressing them out or causing them anxiety or is a constant headache. Again, the tarot, I think sometimes we can think these are huge things, but I mean, this could be, when we bought our place, we didn't realize that there was a auto mechanic shop next door that made noise all the time, or there were train tracks right near us and trains go by in the night and I just can't get used to it. I'm up all night. Or we don't have a fenced yard or a yard, and we have dogs or kids, or we just like to go out and sit and there's no way to go outside. I think people who don't have easy access to the outside, if they live in an apartment, I could see for some people a quarantine really saying, I need to change my living situation. Like, that sucked. So Temperance is, how do we find the balance between the two, between the hanging on too tight and maybe the being too free and spontaneous? Yeah, it could be that one of you wants, if it is another, I mean, it could be within yourself. You could be, well, my family's here, but I've always wanted to move there, or I've gotten so far in my career, but I know I really want to do something else, but I'd have to take a pay cut and start over. I've been saving this, you know what I mean? I just see you having a bit of a war between you, but I think you will find the balance, and I do think you will move on to something new, because deep down in your soul, when you do the soul searching, you're going to realize that life is short and that it's time to, being fixed about something isn't always, it may be comfortable and familiar, but on some level you're like Sag, you want to live, you want to experience, you want to travel, you want to get out there, you want to live instead of just being in this carefully curated, um, I get up, I go to work, I do this, I come back. Like, you're ready to mix things up. You feel complacent in that. This came up maybe for Scorpio, that you hadn't been living some of your life. You more going through the emotions, and that really struck you and really bothered you on some level. So at least some part of your life, you're like, I need to make a change, and I have the energy and motivation now to do that. But I also have to let some things go in order to have time and energy and make space for this new way of living part of my life. And for some of you, it could be a relationship or a job, or it could be something significant, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much. Take care.